Well, I'm ready. What about you? Jeff Jones, hello! Good to have you with us. You won't regret it. And what's a commentator without a co-commentator? Welcome, Wolf Jackson.
Hello, Jeff. I'm glad to be here, too.
This is the start of the Slalom Cup in the Junior League. He missed the gate. He'd better not do that again. That will get him a time penalty.
Yeah.
Earlier on, you declared yourself a fan of Hermann Maier. Did you also believe in him after his accident in 2001?
I was always sure he'd come back.
But for a long time, it didn't seem so.
I was always sure he'd come back.
Okay, okay. That was enough. I don't think anybody wants to see this again.
I certainly don't.
The first round is running. We can have a look at the provisional ranking soon. It seems he's overlooked that gate.
Yeah, it looked like it. That'll cost him some time, that's for sure.
After his serious injury in 2001, Hermann Maier had a sensational comeback in the season of 2003 and 2004, where he became the World Cup winner.
Yeah, that's what I mean when I said that you gotta believe in yourself. I was always sure
That he'd come back. Yes, we got it, Wolf.
Right.
You'll have to improve a lot to get to the very top. That was the third fault.
And they went to great trouble to put the gates up.
He's pretty far away from the top already.
Oh dear, that was really pathetic.
Can you hear me? Ah, come on. One last time, the juniors can show what they're capable of in this giant slalom competition. Hello, did he see that gate?
Nope.
He's not among the top 5.
Nope, he's simply not fast enough.
He'd be much faster with a better wax mixture. He doesn't seem to be finding his rhythm here on the pista.
Nope.
A time penalty seems unavoidable now.
It's too bad.
Third place, that's a reasonable result. I'd really like to spare you the replay, ladies and gentlemen, but as you wish. Let's see how the skiers... Sestriere is located near the French border, halfway between Turin and Grenoble. That was a classic mistake at the gate.
They'll get punished for that one.
I'll say. He's 5th now.
What, is he crazy?
Oh dear, I can hear the sirens howling.
Oh, you can take it.
That wasn't the purest skiing, to put it plain and simple. Can't be happy with that position. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jeff Jones. This is the Juniors Giant Slalom. That was a bad start.
Maybe somebody should have pushed it.
What's he doing there?
He missed the gate, it seems.
We've been talking a lot about Hermann Maier, and so now it's time to list his successes. He won 53 World Cup races altogether. 23 Super Gs, 15 downhills, 14 giant slaloms, 1 combined, and so he's the second most successful skier of all time, behind Ingemar Stenmark.
That's true.
His race wasn't faultless up till now. Missed again. That's a pity. He Can't be happy with that position. And now, the replay.
Oh, no, don't. Please, don't do it.
Visibility is very, very bad now because of the heavy snow. It's almost irresponsible not to break off the competition.
Ah, just close your eyes and off you go. Okay, well, you just enumerated Herman's successes, but there's one thing that's even more important.
Which is?
To stay human, whatever.
Oh, please, Wolf. I'll start crying right away.
It's true.
Maybe, but this makes my teeth ache.
Because you journalists seem to always only want to see the negative side of people.
Ah, come on, Wolf. If he goes on like this, he can forget about victory. That's true. Fourth place. He will not be satisfied with that. You should learn from your mistakes, so let's have a second look at this sorry. This is the final round. Now it's all or nothing. It seems he didn't like that gate, and so he thought this doesn't concern me.
I just wanted to say...
Well, don't heap any more abuse on me and my colleagues, please.
No, I just wanted to say that Herman always proved that he can laugh at himself.
That would be good for you, too, sometimes, Wolf.
Listen, I'm laughing all day at myself.
He'll land himself with a time penalty.
Yep.
I really missed something you could call style.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the replay of this almost faultless race. The Junior Championships in slalom are one of the highlights in alpine skiing. So let's have a look at this exciting competition.
Hey, sir, there was a gate.
The result of such a blind flight, a big time penalty. Nope, not among the best five. He's racing past the gate for the third time now. You should learn from your mistakes, so let's have a second look at this sorry affair. The starting conditions are satisfying, even good. He seems to think the gates are only there for decoration. He's not among the top 5.
Nope, he's simply not fast enough.
Missed the second gate. That hurts.
Ouch.
He took the full risk and will have to bear the consequences. Well, that was not enough. I'd really like to spare you the replay, ladies and gentlemen, but as you wish. This is Jeff Jones. Hello, make yourself comfortable and welcome to our winter sport event. I'm very pleased to have Wolf Jackson at my side, and I hope he won't get into any trouble with his old friend and my predecessor, Oliver Ply, huh?
Well, no. Thanks for the invitation.
This is the first race of the Giant Slalom Cup in the Junior League. You'll get a harsh time penalty for that.
Well, this isn't ice hockey, is it?
Nope. Missed the third gate. Things are looking bad.
Yeah, too bad.
Good performance with not too many mistakes. Let's see it again. It is here in Utah that you can find the highest World Cup ski jumping hill in the world. The venue is located 2,237 meters above sea level. He was very close to the boards.
Yeah, he grazed them.
In the World Cup 2005-2006, Herman Maier only got 6th place.
Have you ever got 6th place in the World Cup?
Well, no.
So?
What do you mean, so?
You know, it seems to me that the media always has something to grumble about, but they themselves can only come away with clever speeches.
Easy does it. I certainly don't want to insult your Herminator.
Yeah, you know, but it's really true.
World class.
Incredible.
We have to look at that again.
Let's do it.
Once again, skiers have to give it all in this final round.
Oh no, he missed the gate.
Oh boy. He missed another gate. That's not good at all.
He better pull himself together.
You'll have to improve a lot to get to the very top. He's 5th in the actual ranking. I don't think anybody wants to see this again.
I certainly don't.
The ranking will give us insight into the final results. On the program today, the first downhill competition for the juniors. The Royal Discipline in Alpine Skiing, downhill. That's far from perfect. I really wonder what he thinks he's doing. Okay, in order to avoid the obviously sensitive subject of the Herminator, why don't you tell us something about your own sporting past, Wolf?
And the fish is wriggling in the net. You know, a style like that never pays off.
Nope, not among the best 5. Half of the skiers are done, so anything is still possible.
fall down there.
Can't believe he didn't. He touched the gate.
You know, that's what the kids call slam dance, I think. Now he has to speed up.
At least if he wants to get in among the top 5. He missed another gate. That's not good at all.
He's got to pull himself together.
He's pretty far away from the top already.
Oh dear, that was really pathetic.
Here are the results of the practice run.
I wouldn't want to start there with that fog.
Me either. A mediocre start. He'll have to speed up a lot. That could have easily gone wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've talked enough about the Herminator now. Wolf, tell us some tales out of skiing school. Why, for example, did they call you the skiing terrorist from Aptenau? That doesn't sound particularly flattering.
Oh, that was a nickname my colleagues pinned on me. Of course, I wasn't too pleased to be called that.
But there must be some truth in it anyway.
Yeah.
And?
Well, I was born in Aptenau.
We're through with half of the starts. It's a little too early for predictions. Full risk, and that's the result. Second place. Maybe you can even take rank 1.
Whoops, he missed the gate. Things are happening so fast out there.
Second place. Now that's something.
But the best years are still to come.
And now the replay.
Oh, no, don't. Please don't do it.
This is the final ranking of today's competition. Hello, this is Jeff Jones. Once again, I've taken my place for you in front of the microphone. The competition is really exciting. Another junior giant slalom.
You know something, Jeff? I reckon there'll be some surprises today.
Really?
Yeah. What, is he crazy? That was the second gate he missed.
That cost him some time. missed the gate for the 4th time.
That's a bit too much if you ask me.
He doesn't seem to be paying much attention to the course. He's pretty far away from the top already. Let's wait and see where he is in the rankings after the second half of the skiers have completed their race. There's a little mist at the moment.
Oh, I thought that came from our pub crawl last night. Whoops, he missed the gate. Things are happening so fast out there.
He'll land himself with a time penalty.
Yep.
Well, he's totally out of rhythm now.
Has he ever been in rhythm?
Nope, not among the best 5. We've seen about half the skiers, so there's still a lot that can happen.
This must go wrong sooner or later, I'll tell you.
I think that's what you call a blind flight.
And that's even an exaggeration.
Let's see that again. Here's the ranking. I hope you enjoyed the competition as much as we did, ladies and gentlemen. Are we starting? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jeff Jones speaking. We're looking forward to an exciting Super G competition in the Junior League.
Hey, sir, there was a gate.
The result of such a blind flight, a big time penalty. That jostling at the gate cost him a lot of time.
Sure did.
Cross your heart and tell no lies, Wolf. How did you come by the dubious title of skiing terrorist of Aptonow?
Well, you know, I was young, had little experience, but had great ambitions, and you might even say I was over-ambitious.
And how did that make itself felt?
Well, luckily there were no recordings of those days, but I always went straight to where I wanted to go.
He only just made the curve. Literally.
If it weren't for
The security fence brings his ambitions to a sudden end.
Oh, he must be crazy. That was the 5th fault.
I don't think anybody wants to see this again.
I certainly don't.
The Grodner Valley has an extraordinary atmosphere in the evening. But of course, we're not here for romantic reasons.
Well, at least I'm not.
He seems to think the gates are only there for decoration. A slippery slide towards the boards. That must have been about 50 meters.
Yeah, I think so too.
That cost him some time.
There's something very wrong with it.
The fence ends his ambitions quite abruptly.
Yep.
You just characterized yourself as overambitious when you set out on your career,
Yeah, I often took too many chances.
which led to your tragic accident in Schladming.
Yeah, but that was a little later. You know, it's a miracle that nothing happened to me earlier. In those days, I was a real daredevil. Oh, come on. This course really isn't that difficult.
The boards must have got a dent there.
And he too, I suppose.
The judges have too many mistakes to note. They can't keep up. He can't be happy with that position. There's a lot that can happen. About half the athletes haven't started yet. This is the final ranking for today. Was fun, wasn't it, Wolfie? Today we'll see the decision in the Downhill Cup of the Junior League. There are some scattered snowflakes casting their magic on the landscape.
But for the skiers, it's not that magical, I suppose. Well, this isn't ice hockey, is it?
Nope. Third place. Maybe he can still improve a little. That could have easily gone wrong.
Yep.
He's in the lead.
Don't forget the Herminator. He had a fall just before the finish line.
Not always on the ideal line, but altogether, okay. He's taking the lead for the moment. There's a lot that can happen. About half the athletes haven't started yet. Short look at the results before. Now there's a Czech athlete preparing at the start. He goes the long way around the gates. That was at least 45 meters.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
That's rank number 1 for him. World class.
Oh no, that can't be true.
But it is. A slippery slide towards the boards. Up till now, he's done everything right. A well-earned first place.
Yep.
A reasonable performance. First place, a fantastic performance.
But the best skiers are still to come.
That was an exciting competition day, wasn't it, Wolf? This is Jeff Jones. Hello, make yourself comfortable and welcome to our winter sport event. The Junior League is starting the Super G Championship. Hello, did he see that gate?
Nope. That'll cost him some time, that's for sure.
He doesn't seem to be finding his rhythm here on the pista.
Nope.
He only just made the curve. Literally. and jump.
But that was only 20 to 30 meters.
That was not enough. Let's wait and see where he is in the rankings after the second half of the skiers have completed their race. In the women's Super G in 2006, two Austrians were on rank 1 and 2, Michaela Dorfmeister and Renata Gutschel. It seems he didn't like that gate, and so he thought, this doesn't concern me. Missed again, that's a pity. That's the third gate he's missed. A time penalty seems unavoidable now.
It's too bad.
He showed some uncertainty in this race. A jump of maybe 25 or 35 meters, rather unspectacular.
Yeah.
With this performance, he goes to the very top.
Great job.
As we'll be able to see in the replay, a reasonable race. Jeff Jones, hello! Good to have you with us. You won't regret it. Today we'll have a look at the discipline of my co-commentator, the downhill. How does it feel to sit here and not take part actively, Wolf?
Well, it feels quite comfortable up here, Jeff, but I can still remember the butterflies in my stomach.
It's only a short way to the top from here. We're through with half of the starts. It's a little too early for predictions. This is good for first place, if yes, he can keep the speed until the finish.
You know, I thought he'd fall down there.
Can't believe he didn't. He seems to not get on with the course at all.
Well,
First place, and rightly so, if you ask me.
I say. But the best years are still to come.
That was the training run, and here are the results. The race is in full swing. Let's have a look at the first times. We just talked about the, how should I put it, vehement beginning of your career.
Idiotic would have been a better word. You simply can't throw yourself down the track regardless and believe that everything will go well for eternity.
So your accident made you rethink things?
Actually, no. And that's the real tragedy. But I'll tell you later about that.
He was very close to the boards.
Yeah, he grazed them.
First place.
But there's still some meters to go.
That's a performance to build on. He's down there and on rank 1, ladies and gentlemen. There wasn't much to criticize in this run. Let's have a look at the replay. That was an exciting competition day. This is the start of the Slalom Cup in the Junior League. This training will help the skiers get used to the track. What's he doing there?
He missed the gate, it seems.
He took the full risk and will have to bear the consequences. He's not among the top 5.
Nope, he's simply not fast enough.
Half of the skiers are done, so anything is still possible. That was not enough. Let's see that again. In World Cup, there are 55 to 75 changes of directions in a slalom course. That was a classic mistake at the gate. Missed the second gate. That hurts.
Ow.
You'll have to improve a lot to get to the very top. We've seen about half the skiers, so there's still a lot that can happen. Can't be happy with that position.
Oh dear, that was really pathetic.
One last time, the juniors can show what they're capable of in this giant slalom competition.
Oh, much too slow.
Yes, he gave away way too much time right from the start. That's second place for him at the moment. Missed again. That's a pity. He'll get a harsh time penalty for that. Number 5. Let's forget about that race. You should learn from your mistakes, so let's have a second look at this sorry affair. Giant slalom was acknowledged as an official discipline in 1946 by the FIS, and in 1956 it became Olympic discipline. He's on rank 2 now. We've seen about half the skiers, so there's still a lot that can happen. He kept his faults within limits.
He'll get punished for that one.
I'll say. Missed the second gate. That hurts. There's a lot that can happen. About half the athletes haven't started yet.
Oh, what rotten weather.
Yes, it will be hard for the skiers. And he should be... Yes, he's in the lead. His wax seems to be fairly okay, and that's about all. For the time being, he's in the lead.
Can we have another look at that ride?
I suppose you're talking about the replay. This is the final ranking for today. Was fun, wasn't it, Wolfie?
Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, join us for a great competition in giant slalom. I think he can do better.
It was hardly dynamic, was it?
It seems he has overlooked that gate.
Yeah, it looked like it.
So, what exactly happened in your accident in Schladming?
Well, I had a girlfriend back then who was called Rosal.
And she threw you off the track?
No, on the contrary, it was she who convinced me that I was taking too many risks. And it was she who made me rethink things.
He's pretty far away from the top already. Let's wait and see where he is in the rankings after the second half of the skiers have completed their race. Coming next is a check. Let's see what he does. He missed the gate. He better not do that again. That will get him a time penalty.
Yep. What, is he crazy? That was the second gate he missed.
You've just told us how your former girlfriend made you race more carefully.
Yeah, exactly. And that was the tragic thing about it, because the day of the accident, I told myself to play it safe.
And then?
Well, this stupid accident happened to me. I wasn't being careless at the time. It was just bad luck.
That was a mediocre performance.
Maybe he simply lacked concentration.
That was the fifth gate he failed to take perfectly. He can't be happy with that position.
But the best views are still to come. Ah, it's a horrible fog down there.
Yes, it will give the skiers a very hard time.
Yeah. Oh no, he missed the gate.
Oh boy. That's the lead for now. Half of the skiers are done, so anything is still possible. I think his coach will not be satisfied.
If he has one. And he takes the lead. I always believe in this guy.
Let's wait and see if he can stay there. There's a lot that can happen. About half the athletes haven't started yet. The ranking will give us insight into the final results. Are we on the air? Hello? Are we on the air? Is there anyone who could talk to me, please? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jeff Jones speaking. Today, we'll witness the Junior Championships in slalom. That was a wild story, the one about your accident, Wolf, and I think most of our viewers didn't know about that.
Well, I never told anyone before.
So why did you tell us?
Because you asked me to.
Obviously, the wax plays a nasty trick on him. He doesn't seem to be finding his rhythm here on the pistol.
Nope. You know, a style like that never pays off.
And now, the replay.
Oh, no, don't. Please, don't do it.
Let's have a look at the results of this practice run. We're in the middle of the first run and the skiers are trying to qualify for the second round. The starting speed leaves a lot to be desired.
Sure does.
Now that we know what happened back then in Schladming, we'll have to rewrite the story of Wolf Jackson, I suppose.
Never made a secret of it, but for the media, the story of the daredevil who fell flat on his face was simply more interesting. So, no one ever scrutinized it.
There, you see?
Yep.
That cost him some time. He might be much faster, but maybe he chose the wrong wax.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's what you call a blind flight.
And that's even an exaggeration.